If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
In a war of words that erupted on social media, Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis took their rivalry to new heights after Crawford posted a challenge aimed at Davis. Following the Ring Magazine Awards in London, where the best boxers gathered, the two fighters exchanged barbs online, with Crawford mocking Davis for his absence from the prestigious event. "Let's see who has the longest-lasting money," Crawford posted, poking fun at Tank's exclusion from the awards ceremony. While Crawford took a dig at Davis for not being invited, many believe Davis was snubbed due to his strained relationship with the Ring Magazine's owners, including Riyadh Season and Sheikh Turkey.
Yeah, I'd say at 147 for him. That's a big money.
That's a big fight, yeah.
It's a big money.
147?
147.
Yeah, I tapped that chain. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know, but
He ain't got no chance.
He come up to 147, and he's thinking he's just gonna knock Terence Crawford out.
With whom Davis is reportedly not on good terms. Tank responded with several fiery posts on his X account, which he later deleted. He fired back at Crawford, saying they invited the people they deal with, and made several jabs at Eddie Hearn, calling him a little rat and criticizing him for not building fighters from his own community. Davis also questioned why people praised Hearn, suggesting that he wasn't doing anything to advance boxing. This back and forth quickly gained traction on social media, with fans fueling the fire by reposting Tank's deleted messages. The altercation seemed to stem from Davis's exclusion from the gala, which ignited his frustrations.
When you say, "I want Canelo," is there anybody in the camp that would say, "You're not ready for this"?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, "Oh man, you will whoop his ass."
Like, yes, man type stuff.
I'm not.
He ranted about how many fighters, unlike him, are willing to leave the US to make money, only to fight in front of small crowds. His comments raised eyebrows, especially since Davis had previously announced plans to retire from boxing by the end of 2025, during the Lamont Roach press conference last year. Given this, many fans were puzzled as to why Davis would care about not receiving an invitation to the event. Meanwhile, Crawford, undeterred by the online spat, acknowledged Davis's skills in the ring but downplayed the animosity, saying, "If he comes up to 147 thinking he's just gonna knock me out, he's got another thing coming." Crawford also made it clear that while he respects Davis's abilities, there's a clear distinction between the two in terms of boxing achievements. As for their potential showdown, it seems like a fight between the two American boxing icons may not materialize anytime soon.
You got two guys, top three, pound for pound, going head to head with each other. And I understand, Canelo is bigger than me and whatnot, but I'm up for the challenge.
Crawford has his sights set on a match against Canelo Alvarez, while Tank fans are eagerly awaiting his upcoming clash with Lamont Roach Jr., scheduled for March at the Barclays Center. The social media dispute escalated further as the two exchanged insults about money, with Davis telling Crawford, "I still make more than you." Crawford, on the other hand, criticized Davis's focus on financial success, suggesting that his legacy was not about making a real impact at the highest levels of the sport. The animosity between the two runs deeper, as Davis previously sided with his friend Errol Spence Jr. during the Crawford-Spence rivalry in 2023. To cap it all off, Tank delivered a low blow, taking aim at Crawford's personal life, mocking his family situation with an unprovoked insult.
We'll see. Everything is possible. We'll see. We want to talk about it, sit down really well and figure out something.
I know you thought he was kind of a...
The feud between these two boxing stars is certainly not cooling down anytime soon. Gervonta Davis recently sparked controversy on social media with a tweet that many perceived as a low blow, which he quickly deleted. The tweet, which read, "Yay buddy, gotta work overtime," was seen as a jab at Terence Crawford, and it wasn't long before Davis was criticized for involving Crawford's family in the feud. The backlash intensified as many fans called out Davis for appearing insecure, with some pointing out that while Davis prepares for his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Crawford is gearing up for a highly anticipated showdown with Canelo Alvarez. While Davis may be fighting Roach in the near future, Crawford is eyeing a colossal battle with Canelo, with negotiations reportedly progressing in the background. Crawford has made no secret of his intentions, stating that he's ready to face Canelo and even boldly claiming, "Of course I'd beat him." His confidence stems from his impressive record across multiple weight classes, showcasing his versatility and ability to outclass opponents no matter their size or power.
A lose-lose situation for you. Do you think he's too small to compete with you?
No, he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's a smart fighter, and I take everything seriously. But we'll see what happens.
However, there's still a cloud of uncertainty over the potential fight, with Canelo not fully committing to the bout. He has expressed interest in facing Crawford, but remains non-committal, stating, "We'll see what happens." Some have speculated that Canelo may not see the fight as a significant challenge, especially given Crawford's move up from light middleweight. Meanwhile, the situation has intensified with Saudi boxing impresario Sheikh Turki al-Sheikh, who has been actively involved in facilitating high-profile bouts in the Middle East. El-Sheikh has shared posts with both fighters, teasing that negotiations are progressing smoothly. His cryptic messages, hinting that white smoke may soon appear, have only added fuel to the growing anticipation of a potential showdown between these two boxing titans. Adding to the excitement, legendary boxer Mike Tyson has expressed confidence in Crawford's ability to defeat Canelo.
How important for you is it that you've spoke to Turki al-Sheikh, and what did you speak about?
Look, I like to work with everybody. I'm a free agent, and I like to work with everybody. I like to have the doors open.
Are we going to see?
Praising Crawford's ring intelligence, power, and relentless pressure. The potential fight between Crawford and Canelo is quickly becoming one of the most talked about matchups in boxing, with fans eagerly awaiting what could be a historic clash. The potential fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford has sparked divided opinions within the boxing community.
Canelo Crawford next?
We'll see. It's a possibility there, always. No, we'll see what happens.
Have you spoke with Turki about that show? About Canelo?
We know each other. We don't talk that much for make a deal and anything, but we now know each other, and we'll see what happens.
Some critics have suggested that Canelo has sometimes chosen less challenging opponents, and they believe a matchup with Crawford would solidify his reputation as a true champion willing to face the best. Crawford, for his part, is eager to prove his greatness by stepping into the ring with someone of Canelo's caliber.
Well, I've been wanting to fight, I feel as if that's a legacy fight. I feel as if, this is the biggest fight in boxing today. I feel like
seeing it as an opportunity to showcase his skills on a larger stage. While the specifics of the fight are still under wraps, the mere possibility has generated significant excitement in the boxing world. With Saudi boxing financier Sheikh Turki al-Sheikh reportedly involved, the fight could take place in one of the luxurious venues that have become synonymous with the country's efforts to host major sporting events. In the latest development, boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has made a bold prediction about the potential bout, surprising fans by picking Crawford to win. Speaking on the Teddy Atlas show, Atlas expressed his belief that Crawford's unique abilities would give him the edge. "I ain't going against Crawford," Arthur said. "I think he's that special guy."
Fight right here is like the last of the Mohicans. We both come in an era where Floyd Mayweather was #1 pound for pound, Showtime, and HBO era, that type of era. So I think this fight will be massive.
I think Canelo's special too, but Crawford is even more so. He hasn't learned how to lose yet. Both fighters are considered among the greatest of the modern era. Canelo, a 4-division world champion, has a remarkable professional record of 62 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, and has repeatedly proved his ability to overpower larger opponents with his incredible power. Meanwhile, Crawford, who has spent most of his career at 147 pounds, will need to move up 2 weight classes to face Canelo. Despite this challenge, rumors suggest that the long-anticipated clash could happen later this year.
You got two guys, top 3, pound for pound, going head-to-head with each other, and I understand, Canelo is bigger than me and whatnot, but I'm up for the challenge.
Virgil Ortiz has speculated that Crawford might secure a few more lucrative fights before retiring, having already achieved so much in the sport. Crawford, who won his first world title in 2014, remains a world champion more than a decade later. However, Sean Porter has pointed out that the weight difference could prove to be a significant challenge for Crawford, particularly if he feels Canelo's power in the ring, potentially changing the course of the fight. Crawford's status as an undisputed champion in 2 weight classes has earned him a place among the sport's elite.
I don't know. I just think, his punching power and his physical size is the only thing that I really have to worry about.
He achieved one of boxing's biggest wins in recent history with his 9th-round knockout of Errol Spence in 2023. Both fighters were recently photographed with Al Sheikh, who is reportedly eager to make the mega fight a reality in the coming months. Ortiz weighed in on Crawford's possible retirement, acknowledging that Crawford's desire for a big payday might be a sign that he's nearing the end of his career. He wants to make his money and get out, Ortiz said. He already has the glory. Maybe he just has to make his money and get out.
But who knows? Once we get in the ring, we don't know how I'll handle his punching power, his size. I've been fighting bigger guys my whole life, so I'm pretty familiar with that aspect of the game.
Canelo, meanwhile, has confirmed that he will begin training for the highly anticipated bout with Crawford in about a month. Teofimo Lopez, a professional boxer who recently joined Canelo Alvarez's training stable, is weighing in on the potential showdown between Canelo and Terence Crawford. Lopez, who has long sought his own fight with Crawford, acknowledges the immense talent of the Mexican star and finds himself in a unique position to offer insight into this possible clash. Canelo, who has fought as high as light heavyweight and held a world title in the division.
I don't think it's a fight Canelo really wants, if I'm honest, because I think he feels like he won't get a lot of credit beating a light middleweight. And Crawford's going to move a lot in that fight, which is not ideal for Canelo.
Could present a significant challenge for Crawford, as the Nebraska native may be biting off more than he can chew in this encounter with his pound-for-pound rival. Lopez, who is also linked to several high-profile matchups, has given his verdict on the fight, stating, "It's a big-money fight. Overall, we'll all be winning seeing those two fight. I think it will be great. Crawford is going to give Canelo a hard time in the beginning, but once Canelo gets comfortable in the ring and adapts to Crawford's style, I see Canelo finishing him off in the late rounds." Meanwhile, Crawford remains confident in his ability to overcome size and power challenges, believing his skill set and success in multiple weight classes give him an edge.
But what's his options? I mean, if Bivol wins, he could fight him for undisputed. That's a very tough fight. What's the other options? Benavidez is up at 175. Obviously, His Excellency wants to make that fight, so guess we could see it next.
His confidence stems from his dominance in various divisions, proving that no obstacle is too big for him to overcome. However, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn has expressed some skepticism about whether Canelo is truly eager for the fight, suggesting that a victory over Crawford, who would be moving up from light middleweight, may not offer Canelo much credit in the eyes of the boxing world. Saudi boxing mogul Sheikh Turki al-Sheikh has added to the speculation surrounding the fight, sharing cryptic social media posts alongside both fighters, hinting that negotiations are moving forward. His posts have fueled excitement, with fans anticipating an official announcement soon.
Is he great enough to move up 2 more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
Terence Crawford has the opportunity to become a full division world champion tonight. Why are you a fan of Terence Crawford, Mike?
He's just proved himself over the years. He's just a great all-around fighter. He's gonna be very successful.
Mike, enjoy tonight. I think a few more people are going to recognize you.
In another endorsement, boxing legend Mike Tyson has shown confidence in Crawford's ability to defeat Canelo, praising his ring intelligence, power, and relentless pressure. The potential bout has sparked mixed reactions within the boxing community. Some critics argue that Canelo has sometimes chosen less challenging opponents, and a fight with Crawford would solidify his status as a true champion. On the other hand, Crawford sees this as an opportunity to cement his legacy by taking on one of the toughest adversaries in the sport. As the boxing world buzzes with anticipation, fans eagerly await the clash between two legends. Who will take the crown in this historic showdown? Drop your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest updates. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one.